Hi, I'm Andy from IEFP, and I'm here to discuss a little bit about what to expect if you were to enroll with us. So, and also what we offer. First and foremost, nationally accredited training. So, you've got Certificate 3 and 4 in fitness, and we are a nationally accredited organization. So, it's an RTO, a registered training organization with the government to be able to provide a qualification when you have a career outcome, for example, to become a personal trainer. So, that's first and foremost. Next up, with ourselves, the online learner platform. Obviously, an online learner platform is going to be common practice these days, but we have a few specifics in the way we set it up. So, to clarify a little bit as well, in terms of our background, this course has been developed with industry professionals, so in discussion and consultation with professionals. And I myself, for example, in terms of my background, I am currently a personal trainer and have been a personal trainer for 15 years now, and an educator for almost that length of time, an educator in the fitness industry. I've also been a gym owner, a mentor to personal trainers for a very long period of time. So with that comes a lot of trying to fine tune things around what we've found best over time to be able to provide the best possible process for anyone that enrolls with ourselves. So with that, first and foremost, in the learner platform, it's easy to jump into. Once you enroll, you can start. You can wait a week, 2 weeks, whatever it might be. We would encourage people to get used to it as soon as possible. And then you have your start, so you can access workbooks, templates, videos, webinars, so pre-recorded webinars to help you across all units. And then what's important with that, again, you would expect that kind of thing anyway, is the ability to work through assessments at your own pace. So to clarify how that would work, you might complete an assessment and you would wait for it to be marked. Obviously, it's not going to be marked necessarily within the hour. The average turnaround time is about 2 weeks in Certificate 3 and 4 in fitness. But we try to have it processed in 48 hours. But that should be irrelevant to you. The reason being that once you complete one, you can move on to the next. And the same with the units. You may have submitted all your assessments for one unit, you can start the next. A lot of the time it's locked. You have to wait till you complete it. You've got to wait for the turnaround time, so the marking of the assessments, and then you can start. We like to move all of that out of the way and have people be able to work through at their pace and have everything accessible just to get stuck into it. You might have a weekend where you can get a lot done, for example. There's no point us holding you up. So that's something we like to make as a key factor. It's just the ease of use, essentially the ease of working through the assessments. Then with that, obviously you've got our learner platform, and also we've got flexible study options. So in terms of the choices themselves, you've got blended, which is a mix of face-to-face and online, and our online-only self-paced study option. That means you work online at your own pace, whether you wish to do it quickly or you actually want to take your time. It might be around your own personal factors in terms of having time, part-time work, and you can commit to it. Or you might have family, full-time work, other commitments, sport commitments, kids' sport commitments, and everything in between. But you know that you want to be a personal trainer, you want to get qualified in the fitness industry, then you need to start looking at, okay, how can this be done? Flexible study would typically be the best path forward. So again, flexible study options are going to be important for you. And then next up, something we pride ourselves on at IEFP, and is what we feel is the most important, and it's one of the most frequently asked questions that we get, is about student support. So I've seen plenty of courses. I've been involved with courses. I've mentored PTs doing all sorts of different courses. You need to get accessible support. So by that, we mean you can ask a question and expect a response. Might sound kind of obvious, but it should be. So you're going to get a primary tutor, someone who is a qualified trainer and assessor and personal trainer who's done their Cert 3 and 4 and worked in the industry, is going to be there to support you. So you might have a question on assessment 2, question 3. It might be difficult, it might be a few questions, whatever it might be. You can fire off questions to us as and when you need it, and you're going to get a response. We're going to help guide you through it, point you in the right direction, assist you every which way we can. Essentially, that's the key to it, it's support. So this support is also different because it's ongoing and it's structured. So for example, you will have a primary support tutor. If we know they're unavailable for a specific number of days or they're on holiday, sick leave, anything it might be, because that's life, that's how it works, you also have a secondary tutor. So we don't want to leave anyone in the lurch, and you will actually have access to both at all times. If the secondary tutor knows that the primary tutor is available, they'll leave it for them to answer the question. It's basically that simple. But the secondary will jump in when they need to. So we do everything we can to make sure you're not left alone and just trying to figure it out. And we encourage students to ask the questions. Some don't ask any at any stage, but we do encourage it. It will help the process go quicker for you throughout the course if you actually do utilize your tutor. Then, with that, so sticking on the support, we have post qualification support. We do pride ourselves on that too. So, over the years, it's been common practice to have someone finish, get their qualification, then see you, and you're out the door. It's probably the most common complaint we have seen over years of people who come to us and ask questions about what we offer, and they've had bad experiences with, or people that work in gyms, have students come through bad experiences with, okay, see ya, and they're not sure what to do next. So, 6 months post qualification mentorship. Job interviews, discuss what to do, how to do it, resumes, have a look at that, go through it, and make any suggestions we need to make, including cover letter. We'll help keep you in touch or get you in touch with our industry network. If there's jobs in your area, we will put that forward to you to see if it's something you wish to discuss with the employer. And then everything through to business development as well. So you might know that you wish to open your own gym in 2 years. You might know that you actually want to go part-time and then go full-time in a year or two. And we can basically just help you at those early stages, do some goal setting. Say, okay, this is how we feel you should do it. Let's have a chat about it, and we'll go through the process. So we do that post-qualification support to try and set you on your way. And with that, the final part of that support as well is, what if you go out there? The scary part is you get a client and you want to run a bit of the information you have on your program. So you might design a program, you might want to run it by another fitness professional. We're there for that too. That's what support is, that's what mentorship is. We're not just business mentors on that aspect. So as a team of personal trainers, you can utilize us to get our feedback. An example of that too is even in the course, you don't need to go in blind into assessments and write a program and try and do it with people, role play and that kind of thing. You can submit a program to us before it's submitted for assessment and ask us what we think, because we can just make the process quicker rather than just submitting at some stage and hoping for the best. We can have you ready for each part of the assessments. So again, support from beginning to end and post-qualification. It's very important. It's what you should get. That's how you succeed in the industry. We're here to help people become qualified, for example, qualified personal trainers, and succeed. That's what we want. That's what we want to help people with. So support throughout. And with that, we pride ourselves on fast turnaround times. An example would be you get qualified, you finish your qualification, there's no delay in getting that certificate to you. You'll get a digital copy as soon as we physically can. It might be the same day. So it just depends on the time of day and what's processing that day, if not the next day. From that point, with a digital copy, you can get insurance. So you can submit that for insurance. They can double check it. They'll be aware that you're a qualified fitness professional. And in that time, we'll send a physical copy to you. So again, fast turnaround times on your qualification. If, for example, you qualify in Cert 3, so you get that done, you're doing Cert 4, you're a qualified gym instructor and group fitness instructor at that stage. So what that means is you can actually gain employment, for example, as a group fitness instructor. We're going to send that to you. So you're going to get your Certificate 3 through immediately, and you might be able to start working in the industry before you become a personal trainer. So things to consider there. And finally, with that, in terms of post-qualification, we offer a website. So essentially, let's call it an access point, advertising point, promotional. So it's all about promoting our trainers, our industry experts. You become an elite trainer with us, and you simply get on our website. We can detail you, profile, details, skill sets, your qualifications, your location, accessibility, whether you want your email address, phone number up there, what services you provide. We do that for our trainers. So we make you accessible online as well. especially if someone in your area, in Melbourne, for example, in Sydney, in Newcastle, Perth, Brisbane, wherever it might be searching up personal trainer in their suburb, in their area. They might be able to find you online. We do that for our trainers. It goes through, it's free of charge, it's part of what you can expect. If you complete your qualifications with us, you become a qualified fitness professional. We can help you build a profile online, and you can utilize that to essentially have an extra advertising board as a PT and just basically carry your career forward. So, in terms of what we offer, there's a lot we like to provide. There's everything through the support. We have payment plans on courses, and you can ask us anything anyway. And you can also look at our frequently asked questions too to try and get a bit of info if there's something you're concerned about, or just fire it through to us. So, if otherwise, you know now's the time to get started. If you want to become a personal trainer, then jump in, get in touch with us, and we can help you start that career that you've been dreaming of.